It's a reunion in Arizona as the Arizona Cardinals trade for now former Baltimore Ravens wide receiver Marquise Brown. They used the 23rd overall pick to swap for Brown, sending him to Arizona where he gets to play with his old college teammate Kyler Murray. Spicy trade. Will Brinson here with Josh Edwards. But Josh, I don't know that it's necessarily a good trade. What's your grade for this trade, and what's your grade for, I guess, the Cardinals' first round pick, Marquise Brown, who suddenly do an extension?
Yeah, so what Baltimore is getting in return essentially amounts to the number 29 overall selection, according to our trade value chart, which is entirely too rich for Marquise Brown and what he has accomplished to this point in his career, in my opinion. He's also entering the 4th year of his contract, which means he's probably looking for a contract extension before long. So I don't think it's a good decision by the Cardinals. You add him to an offense where you already have a sub 5'9" wide receiver in Rondale Moore. I'm a little confused by what they're doing here, but apparently they have a plan down there in Arizona.
Well, sometimes, Josh, I saw the trade and I was like, all right, that's a little rich, right? Because they give up 23 and 100 for Brown. Is that right? Or they get 100 back? They got 100 back, right?
Right.
Yeah, so they get the 23rd overall pick for Brown, and they get 100 back. And you can sort of say, okay, Brown has played with Kyler. They have a good rapport already. Brown can get into spaces, fill spaces in Cliff Kingsbury's offense, and Kyler can get the ball out quickly and then create with Yak. And I'm not arguing against your point. I'm simply trying to talk myself into this from a Cardinals perspective. It's also a weaker draft, but here's the problem. About 5 minutes after they did the deal, the Eagles gave up 18 for A.J. Brown. And there is no human on the planet, aside from, like if Steve Keim had known that he could have been a 23 and a 3rd round pick to get A.J. Brown instead of Marquise Brown, he's definitely doing that, right? I mean, there's no chance that anyone would prefer Marquise Brown to A.J. Brown. I mean, right?
I agree. Yeah, I think this was a way of evening out the DeAndre Hopkins trade a couple of years later, because we all said that Arizona fleeced Houston when that deal was made. And it feels like the Cardinals did not get the good end of the deal in this trade. But Baltimore now has made 2 fantastic selections in the first round with Notre Dame safety Kyle Hamilton and Iowa center Tyler Linderbaum. So smart franchise making a smart decision here once again in the first round.
Unfortunately for the Ravens, it does appear that their entire draft board was just showcased on NFL Network. Other than that, they've had a great night fleecing the Cardinals for Marquise Brown. I'm not sure how you get caught with your pants down on that camera angle with the entire draft board, but it is what it is. At any rate, yeah, I like what the Ravens did. I like the idea of getting Tyler Linderbaum, you get rid of Marquise Brown, who was going to want some money, and you bring in Kyle Hamilton. Now, one downside here, Josh, 2 minutes ago, tweeted by Lamar Jackson, WTF. So the Cardinals, to their credit, the Cardinals had a guy who is unhappy and wants an extension. And they got him a guy that he played college football with, and he should be more likely to work out an extension with the Cardinals as a result, I would think, thanks to this sort of peace offering that they made. On the other hand, the Lamar Jackson also needs an extension, and they just traded away his favorite receiver and one of his best friends, and he didn't tweet about it until the Ravens' second pick, at which point, even after they got him a center, he said WTF. So I think in this case, you can say that Lamar Jackson is kind of a loser as well, or maybe the Ravens are a loser. The Ravens can be winners for the moves they made, but they can also be losers because they may have angered Lamar Jackson. So the Cardinals can be losers for the moves they made, but they may be winners because they helped out Kyler Murray, if you want to galaxy brain it. You let us know what you guys think in the comments. Give us a grade for the trade. Give us a grade for the Ravens picks. Subscribe. Hit the like button and turn on alerts to be so when you get new videos get sent to the Pick Six Podcast YouTube page.